This is not technically a favorite of 2025, but it might be one of 2026, just saying. Swooped in right at the end. Lawless Lip Plumper in Nudie is a favorite of 2025 for the past 2 days. Hey guys, welcome to today's video. I am beyond excited to share with you the very best in beauty from 2025. We're gonna kick this off with a little primer. The ISAMAYA Microbial Primer Gel. I am obsessed with this. I don't go through much of it because I pretty much only use it on my crinkly forehead. Now, I'm someone that if I do not skin prep my forehead, I am dry and every pore and every line will show. I feel like this really sets you up for success with your foundation. If you're someone that leans more dry, you will really love this. It also just feels very refreshing, wakes the face up, and is a gel texture that's a little sticky tacky, so it helps your foundation to stick right on. Love her. Beating a dead horse here, but I would feel like I was betraying Givenchy if I did not mention the blurring, skin-loving foundation. I use this more than anything, and I feel like I will continue using this a ton in 2026. However, I do have a new combo that I'm wearing right now, which is very like out there and weird. I don't know why it's working so well, but I mix a little Doll 10 with the Wonder Skin Serum, and I love the combo. It's giving Givenchy, but somehow a little more coverage, but not cake. If you want to look fresh, fabulous, hydrated, pore blurred, line blurred, and you want something elevated, this is the best foundation, period. Moving straight into bronzer, just because like my eye went right there and I'm like, you guys, you have to know about this. No! Oh my God, the betrayal. Look at the size of this pan. It's okay, I'll glue you back in. I have thrown this in my bag so carelessly, traveled with this. This goes with me everywhere. This is from Dior. Now, there are two bronzers that kind of battle it out for top spot, and the other bronzer is straightforward from VANGO. They're both phenomenal. This one, this morning, I started hitting pan and I'm like, oh my God, that never happens. And for something with such a giant pan, for me to hit pan right in the center, you can't really see on camera, like I'm starting to see it happen. Like, stop. This is so good. The way it is finely milled, there is no way that you are going to be patchy whatsoever. If you want something a little, and by a little, I mean like a little nudge, this still packs a punch as far as pigmentation goes, but it is a tiny bit more sheer. Also, Dior, what are you doing pouring an entire bottle of perfume in one pan of product? Like literally I open the compact and I'm like fragranced without a fragrance. It's very intense. So you have been warned. This one does not have a fragrance. Nothing. Beautiful. So those were like my two absolute diehard favorite bronzers of 2025. While we're talking about VANGO, because who does not love this red packaging? I am so into this shadow. Are you kidding me? I have beat this one up quite a bit. Love the texture, the wear time, the thoughtfulness of how each palette curated is another color tone and family, punchiness from greens, purples, warms. We have a neutral one right here that I am loving so much. I don't like cool tones that lean just like gray. And I'm also not into like super warm tones right now. So this is like my perfect neutral toned palette. The other one that I do love, it is more warm, is this one right here. I have not used this as much. It's the Wonderful Warm. But as far as eyeshadow goes, this was the hot one for me in 2025. I love everything about it, including the artist behind it, VANGO. Shout out to his entire brand. If you want a full coverage crease resistant concealer, then Double Wear is where it is at. I love this. Some people don't, and if you don't love it, I would still recommend Natasha Denona, which I want to say was a favorite from last year, but this came in swinging hot. Anytime another concealer was not doing enough, I would just like refer back to this one, and it does not disappoint. Full coverage, thin texture, great doe foot applicator, has ingredients that resist creasing, and bonus, it is very long wear. Givenchy disappointed and then brought back a huge redemption with this product launch right here. This is their pressed powder Prisme Libre. This one, you get 4 shades. You can swirl them around on a puff or a brush, and you are going to brighten and smooth your face. This is a ridiculous brightening and pore erasing powder, helps the makeup to really lock in tight as well. I swear to you, every time I use this compact, I feel like a queen. I feel like royalty. I feel like I am somewhere fancy. It just brings that element to my makeup routine, and I cannot be without this. The moment I hit pan, I go and buy another because I like to swirl them all together. This is worth every penny. I'm sitting here here with my notes and really going through the favorites of 2025. And you know what? I have to give a nod to my own brushes. Like I just have to for a moment. It would feel so rude if I didn't. So I'm gonna go ahead and say the best brushes of 2025 to launch are the Details by Tati brushes. Everything A to Z is meticulously designed. These are handmade, they are weighted, they are so velvety soft. Your makeup is going to go on like a dream. It is going to be easier for you to get a professional look with these tools. We have 3 sets. I would start with the essentials, move into the expansion, and then go for the specialty. But these were designed in mind for both beginner and professional. I love how they look. I love how they feel. I love the durability of them. They are quality brushes, luxury brushes, and definitely overall my personal favorite launch of 2025. We're going a little out of order here. This is kind of a powder, not really, it's a powder and a spray. It does a lot of things. It helps your makeup to last longer. It blurs the face, it hydrates the face. It has a gorgeous mist on here, you guys, like seriously, stop. This is top tier. This came in and kind of like bulldozed every other setting mist that I had out of the way. This is like if you took All Nighter and MAC Fix Plus, they had a baby, this is what this is. Oh, but it comes in that beautiful aerosol that just perfectly mists the face. This is from Laura Mercier. This is the Ultra Blur Spray, and the name says it all. It blurs the crap out of your skin. I'm almost empty. I need to go get a new one. I'm in love. This was for sure the most exciting new launch as far as setting spray is concerned in 2025. We're feeling fancy. A $59 highlighter, a $49 highlighter. I know you guys are probably like, are you insane? I kind of am when it comes to highlighters. I want my skin to look like my skin, but somehow it's glowy, juicy, kind of sparkly, beamy, but like not in a crunchy, gross way. I just want to look fresh and juicy and good. And when I turn, I want the light to kind of just like kiss my cheek and pull you in and pull the light in. And that's what both of these do. The Gucci formula is a little more putty-ish and gel-like. You can actually see as I'm fingerprinting it in the pan itself. It kind of almost feels wet when you put it on. Very long wearing, very luxurious. It has more of a champagne tone. So when I'm feeling in the mood for something a little more fresh and pink, that's when I go over here to Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Face Architect highlighter and the shade is Pillow Talk. What's going on with all of my pans? Like, my makeup has been beat to filth over the past year and everything is like kind of falling apart. This one is much more pinky. I'll do like a side by side for you. Now the Gucci shade is Opal Pink, but to me it's a little more champagne. Pillow Talk is truly very pinky. They both, in my mind, do very similar things. The texture is thin, nothing enhancing fine lines or pores, and they both feel like absolute gorgeous luxury. Love the packaging, everything A to Z. They are a must. Make Me Blush from YSL in 87. This one is infused with squalene skincare ingredients. Is she up there in price? Yes, she is. It's YSL, we already know. This color right here in particular is perfection. It's bright, but not too bright. They have a ton of beautiful colors. I love the packaging. I think this part is really cute and each color is different depending on which blush shade you get. So it corresponds with what the pan is. I love this to death. If you want something half the price that's still luxurious, that gives you a waterproof finish, now this is infused with oil in the powder, so it's long wear without being crunchy bunchy, cakey, all those things that we don't want, and that is from Urban Decay. And this was one of those rare items where at first I didn't like it and then I kept trying it and I was like, oh my gosh, I just didn't apply enough. Like now I get it. This is very buildable. So when you go in first, I'm wearing this today, you go in first, you're not getting a ton of color pigment, but as you layer, it comes to life and it just blurs, perfects, and just makes everything look great. You are smoothed out. Everything is long wear locked in and there's zero patchiness. So if you have time and patience to go back in the pan twice, like I'm not talking like you're gonna spend all day putting the blush on, you're not. It's just not that instant, like bam, oversaturation of color, which is kind of a trend right now. And I think for most of us in real life, we don't want that. So if that's your mindset, this one is great. You can buy this at Ulta. I'm wearing the shade Fleshed Out. The formula is dreamy. So good. My brow oil. Now I've messed up my hair. Okay, my cardigan, I know you guys are gonna ask, is this not the cutest thing ever? Like literally, look at the belled sleeves, longer in the back. It's in my showcase on TikTok. This is not going to be a favorite, but why not? I feel like people get mad at me when I talk about this product. This is the Better Not Younger Wake Up Call hairspray. My hair really likes this hairspray. It's super expensive. I know. I'm all over the place as far as product goes. Like I'm wearing literally Target shoes, this, cheapy cardigan. We're talking about luxury things. I did just post my best of the year drugstore. So there's just a lot of product in general that I like. I'm not someone that just stays in one lane. But if I really enjoy something, I am gonna share it. This is a phenomenal hairspray. Rawa, that I was calling Rahua. I'm so sorry to the brand. This has been one of the hair brands over the past year that I have been using over and over and over nonstop. I started using their body products as well. Now this is a body oil. This one, if you have any histamine sensitivity, scent sensitivity, this has the most light, gorgeous fragrance to it that is all natural. This is the Enchanted Island Body Glow Serum. This has a plant-based collagen booster formula. I swear by this out of the shower. It makes my skin so soft. I'm down to the nitty-gritty of it. I will be getting more. It is 1,000% top shelf, must have, like permanent placement in my collection. Will be a favorite for 2026 as well. Tubing mascaras, let's get into it. We have a $26 option from Half Magic. They have a bunch of fun colors too. And then we have Sarah Criel that is $40. I love both of these formulas. They do pretty much the same thing. I think the Half Magic advantage is you have all these fun colors. It's not as expensive. Sarah Criel is great. It has, that beautiful wrapping technology that goes in and finds every single freaking lash, wraps it, you're locked and loaded all day. The Half Magic one, I believe, has a fiber technology that lengthens as well. This one doesn't just clump and lengthen, it actually fans the lashes out and lengthens, so you get the best of both worlds. Really, really love this one. Discovery of my life. If you are out in a storm, if you sweat a lot, if you're in humid weather, these two are gonna get the job done, period. KVD tattoo liner before this is gone, because there has been rumor that the brand is leaving. Go and buy this ASAP. One of the very, very best liquid liners of all time. It's literally designed to be like tattoo ink. It's very long wearing. The name says it all. I use the shade Mad Max and I cannot go without it. Make Beauty stole the show for me when it comes to long wear gel liner. This is waterproof. It doesn't irritate my very sensitive eyes. When you put this on, you have a minute to work with it, but then as it sets, it's not going anywhere. It's not collecting in your tear duct. It's not moving around and smudging underneath if you use it in the waterline. I cannot say enough good things. I swear this is magic. It is so good. I don't even understand. Like, I try so much, nothing performs at this level, and it is a very, very clean formula. So again, if you have eyes that irritate very easily, this is one to try. I'm wearing this on my eyes right now, and it is truly magical. I know that I have some options at the drugstore. Hello, Catrice. We talked about it in the Best of the Year drugstore. But if you need a broader color range and you just want a little more kick of sparkle, Danessa Myricks, if you're willing to spend the money, is very, very good. You do get technically two products in one because each one of these comes with two shades. The one I'm wearing today on my eyes is shade 5. Like, literally, I've had this on all day. It has not moved. It was the easiest thing to apply. Bam, 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 pat, pat, pat. That's it. These are very, very special. And if you're someone like me that just cannot help but love shiny things, then you need to at least go and swatch this. If you have noticed that my lips are looking a little more full, yes, I'm back into underpainting and I'm living for it. I love it. I love the contour, love all of that. Now I've taken it a step further and I am using a contour long wearing lip liner pencil. It is the 360 lip liner from Wonderskin. If you have not tried this, just trust me, you need to order. It's $18. It's worth every penny. It is so long wearing. The colors are stunning. They are not just all dark brown and cool tone based, being that it is a contour themed range. This one right here and what I'm wearing today is the shade Mauve. This will make your lips look huge. You can lightly overline, and because it locks in, it's not gonna smudge. Even when you put lip gloss and lipstick on top of it, it doesn't really move. It just locks in so tight. I dare say it's even more locked in than the Waterproof Extreme from Makeup Forever. It's like that formula, but just even more intense. I can't go without this. Like, every day that I do my lips right now, this is what I'm reaching for. I found this toward the end of the year. This was like a newer discovery for me, but it is hot. It is worth a try. Amazing. Wonderskin, thank you. Like, genuinely, thank you. I love. Do you guys want to know my lotion of the year? I just have to add this in here because there's no better lotion than the Kiehl's lotion. Now, a lot of you guys are like, oh, I don't like the ingredients and like, I don't know, like find a more natural version. I have tried, I have failed. Like the lotion sinks in and then the shine just stays. It's not gloppy, it's not messy, there's no mica in it, it's very hydrating. There's a reason why this was used on the Victoria's Secret runways. This is an iconic product, the Creme de Corps from Kiehl's. Little shoulder moment, love, love. Finally, I got my hair done and we cut in like a bunch of layers in the front, like a really chunky long bang. So to style my hair, I always do a big roller in front. And these are rollers that Rick Henry recommended to me and they changed my life. And I know that sounds dramatic, but it's just the freaking truth. These are the Dom Dom rollers and let me tell you why. Like, oh my gosh, they're everything. My mom was here and she literally went in my bathroom. I didn't even tell her about these. She just grabbed them and started putting them in her hair and she like pops her head in and is like, what are these rollers? Like, why have you not told me about these? Because they literally allow you to take a huge section. Most rollers stop about here. These are like extra long. You can do a big section and it just ends up giving you the perfect bounce swoop. You guys know I'm a big fan of the roller mullet, meaning that I like to put like 4 rollers on top of my head just for volume. I do my makeup, I let them set, I throw a few curls in, pull them out, curl those pieces, and call it good. It's the easiest way to do your hair and to have long-lasting volume. These are available on Amazon. You get the whole little bag like this. You get little clips with it too. Love, one of the best discoveries of the year, because I will use these for the rest of my life. That's where we land. In my beauty guru mind, it feels like 2026 when we hit January 1st, it's like reset, let's like go into the best of 2026, go into new research, try new things. So if you have seen newer launches, which there are a ton of them lately, let me know what you want to see tested, where test, any category, just leave me those requests. I love hearing from you guys. I hope that you enjoyed this video and found it helpful. If you did, give the video a thumbs up. And other than that, you guys go and have a great day, whatever you are doing, and I will see you all in my next video. Mwah.